What is up, hoes and bros? I'd like to welcome you guys to the Panic Gaming channel. Alright, if you're coming here from our older videos and things like that, I'd like to welcome you back. For all the new kids on the block, I'd like to welcome you to the show.
That's false.
What?
New kids on the block?
Fuck you.
We range from 18 to 24.
We range from 9 to 12.
I know your age.
We range from 9 to 12.
I'm here today.
As you can clearly see, Dylan is here today, and I'm also on my PS4. My PS4 is not fixed. I'm just borrowing my little brother's PS4. And, yeah,
Cause I'm a parasite. I'm fucking with you.
So today, we're not Panic Gaming today, no. We're Toasty Gaming today, alright?
You heard it first, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are toasty fucking gaming.
Because we've been to the beach. And,
we on vacation, dog.
And we toasty. We toasty
Toasty as shit. I'm burnt. I may look like a burnt chicken nugget, but I still love myself.
Anyways, we're just, well, obviously you've read the title of this video, so we're just gonna hop right into the executions.
Before we begin.
Oh my god, can you shut the fuck up?
Before we begin.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Your boy Kensei has reached rep 50. There will be a montage coming when we get the music. And, Nabushi is now, like, my somewhat kind of main. The one I'll be working on next. So, you know, yay. We can begin. We can fucking start.
Okay,
now.
let's
start.
Okay, let's fucking start. All right.
No arguing in front of the
Starting
kids.
with number 1 Raider, a Gears Tide. All right, so here we go. We got a Gears Tide. Boom. That is freaking horrible. So, Dylan, what do you think about this execution?
Well, I believe everything is pretty real until he kind of throws him. I don't know. It seems kind of sketchy to me how he, he throws him pretty far first. And we've already learned that you can't really, you can throw people off the ground, but you can't really, use brute force and just chuck people, like, you get the point.
Alright, just a little side note, Dylan has not read the script.
I have not read the script at all. I think that, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is real, to a sense. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay, so Gears Tide is one of my favorite executions. It's also one I was pretty conflicted about. You see, everything he does is possible considering there's no armor. However, the victim of this execution has plenty of options. What I mean is, Raider deeply cuts the opponent with the axe. Now, the way I see it, our victim has 3 options. Option 1, fall in pain. Option 2, Raider spinning, his victim falls, and he can't do anything. Or option 3, Raider tossing you like the garbage you are. So, it leads to the question, is this execution real or fake? Well, it's feasible considering the amount of options and kind of your environment. So, yeah.
I kind of said that. I said it was, like, real to a sense.
Yeah.
So,
Alright. So,
I'm proud of myself for that one.
That'll go back. So take it with a grain of salt. And, we're gonna go to the next one. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Warlord. Alright, Dylan, we're gonna start. Well, first I'm gonna introduce it. This is nailed down with Warlord. So, Dylan, what do you think about this one? This execution real, fake? How you feeling?
Alright, well, obviously from the looks of it, this is pretty real. Without armor, well, plate armor, of course. I think honestly this could be pretty actually difficult to do against in chainmail in a lot of ways, but definitely not against plate armor. I don't think you're gonna be able to do that. So without armor or without plate armor, I think this is 100% real. You can definitely do this. This is something that can happen.
Alright. Well, this execution is real if the opponent has no armor. No need to explain it's real. I mean, it's pretty damn obvious. He stabs him, trips him, knocks to the ground, boom, 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 and then it just kind of gets stuck there. So, I mean, yeah, no reason to explain this one. Yeah, pretty real. And to the next one we venture forward. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Berserker. Alright, next for the Berserker, we got Final Dance. And we're going to start it like we started the last one. Dylan, tell us what you're thinking right now.
What I'm thinking is with either the first or second axe blow that Berserker blows because of, I mean, he's hitting him so hard that it's making him turn. I think, honestly, with that, it would just make him fall. Not that slow either. I just think that he would just kind of drop down and die. You know, Berserker wouldn't have time to do all that fancy shit. But I do think it's a cool one. I just don't think it's real.
Okay. You ready for this?
Sure.
Okay. So this execution is it's pretty damn interesting because it raises the question: is Zerker's zone real? So, at first glance, this execution seems pretty fake. I mean, one hit from that, and you're already dazed and beat up, and you be on the ground, right? To that, I say yes. However, if we slow down this execution, you can see the victim falling as he's getting hit. Good job. Good work, Ubi. Is this execution real or fake? This execution is surprisingly real. Now, I want you guys to see what I see, okay? So, right here, you see, he hits him, he's falling, pulls it out. It's kind of obvious. Put your nude body on it. And to the next one we go. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have my white-ass Valkyrie. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Valkyrie, and this is Judgment Call. Oh my god. Jesus. What a beast. Dylan, tell us what you're thinking about this execution.
This one's fake as fuck. And the only reason I say this is because alright, a snowball would have more chance going through hell for her to throw her spear and it hit his hands and keep him pinned down. And even so, I mean, I don't think it would be stuck like that. If anybody were to, took a knife and stuck it in the ground, I don't think it's going to be that hard to pull out. Depending on, how rich the soil is and all. There's a bunch of logistics with it. I don't think this one's real at all. First off, it'd be hard as a bitch to crack someone's neck with their foot by stepping on it and then twisting their foot. And you would need to have fucking aimbots in Call of Duty to fucking hit both of his hands like that.
Alright, are you that's it? You done?
Yeah, that's what I gotta say.
So, another pretty damn interesting one. Okay, so, do I think the average person could do this? Hell no. You would have to have grade A aim to pull something like this off. However, a spear woman who has, quote, mastered the spear could pull this off. So, is this execution real? Yes, as long as you're a master spearsman or woman or spear Apache helicopter like myself. And to the next one, we will go. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Highlander.
Big sword, big moves.
Right here, ladies and gentlemen, Highlander would spin the bottle. Boom. Boom. I've seen a lot of Highlanders run with this around. Alright, Dylan, give us your thoughts on this.
Alright, so Dr. Dill, man, you know your guy. I think this one is not possible. And the reason I say that is because the sword, obviously, it's at a point of balance to where it could stay in his body without falling out, I guess you could say. Yeah, it's just, it would take a lot to make this work, and even so, that is through his body, through his heart, through all of the, a lot of his major organs. He wouldn't have time to really spin around and come back around. I think he would just kind of fall you know, just die. Like right about here, he would just fall and die. So that's my thought process on it. We'll get into the logistics of it all.
Oh man! All right, watching this execution much times is making me dizzy.
Yeah.
All right, this execution is definitely, you know, throwing some red flags. Let me explain. So you pull sword out of Victor. Okay, he goes to fall. He lands on the sword. Okay, good. So far, you know, pretty good. All right, look, watch, pulls it out, shoves it back in, you know, lands on the sword. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So, you know, he falls, lands on the sword. Okay, Highlander spins. Wait, hold on. Wait, what? What? He spins the sword. He says sword. What? What? He spins. This makes no sense. Let's be logical here, okay?
See, I knew there was something fucking sketchy about
look,
this shit.
Look. Let's be logical here, right? You take the sword out. He lands on the sword, right? Okay, so that part's fine. You could do that.
Honestly, when he stuck it through, like first impact, as soon as it passed through his heart, I think that would just kill him. I'd be dead. That's what I think, at least.
Look, it goes in him, alright, and he would go to spin it. Now, this is what happens if he would go to spin a dead fucking carcass on the ground, alright? First off, he would not come all the way back around, okay? And if you expect him to stay still, you're pretty fucking stupid for thinking that. You see when he spins it right there? Your ass would fall on the ground. So Highlander would more than likely hurt himself more than he would actually hurt the fucking victim, okay? So, is this execution real?
Nah.
Fuck no.
No. Number 2. No.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have Shaman.
My baby.
Alright, with Shaman really get in there. Oh, Jesus, what is she doing? Oh, fuck me. Oh, well, son of a bitch. Alright. Dylan, what do you think about this one?
I think I changed my mind. I think this is the coolest one, because it matches her personality. I think it would be cooler if she ate it instead of just smelling it. But, do I think this is real? Without armor, or without plate armor, that is, because that's such a big issue, I do think this is real. I think you could cut open, grab something, smell it, and throw it out. That's my statement. I'm just gonna say that this one is probably honestly the realest one we've seen today. Go ahead.
Okay, so the way I really have to start this one out is, well, you picky bitch, okay? Now, this execution is just nasty, and it's messed up, and it's obviously real, okay?
It's badass.
If you decide to cut someone open, you know, giving no armor, you know, none at all, because, you know, I mean, you know, you can't, it'd be hard to cut fucking metal open. But it's fair to say you could reach your hand in there and pull their guts out. I mean, now, you just a suggestion, Ubi. This would have been a lot cooler if she pulled it out like his heart, you know, something like that. Lifted it above her head, crushed it in her hand, and like opened her mouth so like the blood would be running in her mouth. That would have been really fucking cool. But, you know, it's just a suggestion. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it here today. Today is, well, we did it a little bit differently than we usually do these things.
You guys like it this way, let us know.
Alright, Dylan was in this video. And, another thing, too, you're going to notice that the editing isn't going to be, like, normal for me. And that's because, well, I'm going to be editing using Share Factory because I'm on vacation. And I'm not trying to bring my big-ass PC fucking everywhere. But, if you disagree with me, please leave it in the comments, prove me wrong, and I will give you the credit that you deserve. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be on the lookout for the next one, which will be the Knights. No, which will be the Samurai.
We already did the Knights.
Yeah, I already did the Knights. Which will be the Samurai. Again, hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, dislike it. Tell me why you didn't like it, and we will do our best to cater to your needs. My name is Simple Games.
I'm Billy, a fan of gaming report. Toasty Gaming.
There you go, get it right.
And
we're Toasty Gaming. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.